This is Advisorpedia at the Fearless Conference presented by Nitrogen, and I'm here with Yohance Harrison, the founder of MoneyScript Wealth. Welcome.
Thank you.
Behavioral finance has been a topic for a while now. Why is it still a topic?
Behavior finance is still a topic mainly because of what the pandemic did to households across the world, and specifically here in the United States. We had a lot of time to reflect on our values and things that were really important to us. And money is a key component in that. So with the pandemic, I believe that more people are getting more in touch with themselves and the things that are important to them, and associating their money to get more in alignment with their values and behaviors. So as a financial advisor, it's been a very natural conversation to ask our clients more about what's important to them that isn't tied to money.
Can you take me through a scenario of how you use it with clients?
The best way I use it with clients is to start by asking them what their values are. So I go through a values exercise, and I learned this from the behavioral financial advice designation that I received a couple of years ago. But I take them through a process where I help them narrow down and identify what their top 5 values are. Once I understand their values, I ask them for permission that if I see their behaviors or financial behaviors or their goals are not in alignment with their values, do I have permission to call them out? And no one ever says no. So what's fun is when we're a few weeks down the road or months down the road where we're talking about that education planning goal for their child, or we're talking about that financial independence goal that they have, and I can bring up the values that they mentioned weeks earlier and help them understand how important that goal really is to them, or if they need to adjust those goals a little bit so that they can stay grounded in their values.
If I'm an investor and I go to see my advisor, I'm really comfortable, like, here's the investments I have, here's a will I'm getting, how can they introduce values into the conversation with their advisor?
I think to introduce values to an advisor that's not talking about values, I think one of the best things they can do is watch Simon Sinek's video, his TED Talk that he did, Start With Why. So if they can start with why, the why conversation with their advisor, and say, I want to tell you why educating my children is important. I want to tell you why being financially independent by 50 is important. Then I think they can start to uncover some things that have, as I said earlier, that don't have as much to do with money, but have more to do with who they are internally as an individual.
You've been in the industry for a while now. You founded your own firm. What's the one thing you think the industry could do better focusing on?
The industry has to focus on recruiting the next generation of advisors. We need more diversity in the advisory firms. We need more diversity in leadership as well. So the industry as a whole needs to spend more time in high schools, needs to spend more time in college campuses, and helping individuals realize that this is a viable career path that they could take. And it's, again, especially more women and more people of color.
Yohance, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.